Is it Trails time? So I hear it might be Trails time. Never be too sure, though. It could be time for something entirely different. Just because you see a title screen for a game doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. Maybe it's all a ruse. Just because I'm loading a game doesn't mean I'm gonna play it. Just because we're in the game doesn't mean I'm playing it. This could be a video. I could be playing 2 games at once. There could be 13 copies of Pokemon Emerald in the background, you don't know. Anyway. What are we doing? So we got her fancy sword in that one dungeon, but it's a little outdated now. We have not exactly picked up anything since then. This stuff is parody. She's got 2 crimson eyes, so I guess she's like ReesShook.jpg. Got this stuff going on. We built out all the ornament stuff before we stopped. Don't think there was much else we needed to change or tweak or do. Joshua could certainly use E4 at some point, though. I would like to get a certain spell for our good friend Olivier. Was it 15 or 20 that we needed for Silverthorn? I think it was 15, right? So he's needing like wind or something to finish it. Oh, Silverthorn needs 20. Never mind. So we're not even close. Yeah, there's not exactly a lot of opportunities to pick up more Mirage without giving up something more valuable. So we're just gonna get wait later in the game for that sort of thing, I guess. Or just give up all the win. Anyway, I guess that's enough sandbagging. We should probably do some progress, considering I wasn't here yesterday, and that means we're even further behind schedule. So, do the thing. It's because she's a natural-born leader. Someone's been playing some Persona. Right behind you, she says, yet she's still leading the way. But it is easy to imagine Estelle being the first one to jump through Portal, so, you know, there is that. This is a big old place, and there are plenty of red boxes here, huh? Also plenty of teleporters, so that's gonna be a big annoyance. Am I greeted by a dude? I am greeted by a dude. Dream spiders? Everyone dreams about spiders. You guys thought you were preemptive, but no. I think this is a good opportunity for Death Screen. Let's go. You too can scream for death. Oh yeah, we don't actually have any ZB on Estelle, so we can't do the thing yet. Turn foes to dust, though. Can't argue with that. That is some evil breath, alright. Can't say I'm a fan of anything that confuses. Alright, her magic stat is higher than Olivier's, so she should kill the rest of them. Alright, we're off to a good start then. What's he weak to anyway? Because I didn't actually check that. It's weak to space. Alright, let's see how much damage dark matter does, since we can get a free heal after this anyway. Stinky, stinky bruh. I mean, that's the most I've ever seen dark matter do.
Nighty-night, kitty cats.
Listen, Olivier, buddy, we gotta talk. Those were spiders. No way related to felines. Your taxonomy is lacking, buddy. I don't know what they're doing up in Arabonia, but you need a better education. So we need anti-confusion accessories. That's great. Alright, what new stuff do you have on sale? Oh, we're in Tier 5 land. So that's fun. 1,000 each. We gotta go do some farming. I was gonna say, like, no gold, silver time gem, but no, we do have a silver gem. And we can just barely afford it. But that's going to put us behind on getting more Action 4 for everybody. So I'm not sure about that one yet. But Olivier definitely wants one because he wants access to Silverthorn yesterday. So that had 12 on it, right? This one has 8, 6 is 4. It's just at 19. We are 1 away. So So if I got gold gem, I would be able to do it. If I got rid of scent, I could also do it. We could do it right now if we got rid of scent, but that quartz value is doing us a lot of favors. So I'm not sold on that. So, Calamity Rod, huh? Odd Eyes. So, Joshua is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype. Good to know. Severance Whip. Shara's like in a CEO position. She's out here firing people. Why is a gun? It's not even a spear gun. Give me like a harpoon. Maybe I could believe it. Battle Surcoat. So sleep and faint accessory. I guess I should be terrified. And then Big Ether. We definitely want some Big Ether, but I think they're going to start dropping soon, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But Estelle's doing some bonking, so we gotta make her better at bonk. Not sure about losing these stats on Joshua, though. This is a great upgrade for Estelle, so just do it. Yeah, 300 better, you don't say. I think the game expects you to do that. I don't think there's much harm in buying one copy of armor. I think we will get better by the end of this, but we won't get like 3 better probably, so no matter what happens, we're gonna be happy to have 1. Expensive 1193, 12, alright, she's the lowest. We'll fix her then. Enjoy your Surcoat. Alright, what does the minimap have to tell us? I assume there is a door in the bottom right, so we're gonna want to go there. But first, let's go top left, middle, top right, do the whole loop around it. Turn around, Spoder. I mean, haven't we been over this? Like, a lot of American politicians are also part of that description. And CEOs of businesses. And you know what? Just people in general. Alright, we're gonna do a Gehenna crit, so that should be all those dudes taken care of. Unless we knock that guy out of the radius, in which case that's gonna suck. Yeah, we knocked him out of the radius. Oh, that didn't even kill. That one will, though, we're fine. No, that one's still alive. 217, that's sad. But I did make her a caster, so shouldn't be too surprised there. Alright, box number 1, what we got? Feather Brooch Plus. I think we have one of those already. Someone here despises carpentry. I was gonna see if we had the Feather Brooch Plus already. Pretty sure we do. It's various stats up for Events Fame. And by various, it means everything but arts attack and arts defense, or is it just like less arts attack than we already have? Alright, various stats up is literally just like everything except for dexterity and range. Interesting. This thing kind of good. What's the speed like? Yeah, we want that 20 speed from the full emblem on Olivier. Yeah, hagfish are just weird looking, man. Speaking of weird looking, look at this fish. It's got a horse head and like mermaid tail. What's going on here? Why does he walk around like that? He's just kicking them feet around. He's doing the mash. Alright, what's his deal in fight? That is a nightmare. I can see that. He is weak to space. Immune to wind. Well, if it's not immune to time, we're just gonna do that. Someone else has to, like, move that around, though, otherwise he's gonna do 0 damage. Oh, I can also hurricane. Can I get behind them in hurricane? Sure. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Alright, we need to do a quick spell so that Joshua takes the thing here. It's like, just like baby tier. That's the way to go then. Here, heal the dummy. Mer Unicorn also looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. She hits that, she's gonna knock it out of the radius. Just smack this one. Alright, now we just kill everything we hit, even though we would have done good damage anyway. Oh, Deathblow doesn't trigger on spells. I see. That's good to know. Vanish also doesn't trigger on spells, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised to hear that. Alright, we got 2 guaranteed items. What do we get?
Enjoy the show.
Alright, I got some balm. You want to get some balm from a Mer Unicorn? They were also guarding a lighter. These guys really like to smoke. I mean, if I was a Mer Unicorn, I would probably have a crippling nicotine addiction too, so, you know. No judging. Right, we got surprise attacked by that, because I am too slow. Alright, you're weak to space, do it. Smack him real quick. She's smacking pretty hard. She's not smacking as hard as Zen did, but these guys have got higher defense, so that checks out. Grimoire down here. Hey, Grimoire, last time I fought you, you only had like 1,064 HP. What do you got 3764 for? You've been working out, buddy? You've been doing Tendril Day? Is that what you got? Like, what even is this? Like, he's just a mass of undulating things. I don't know what to call them. They're not tentacles. They're not spines. He's just gross. Alright, I did not skip Gehenna Day, so, you know, get in there. As for you, just do some sort of AoE, I guess. If he doesn't kill him, you can do whatever you want to do. Jump in there with an evil eye, I don't care. And you can also contribute to the party.
Oh, beautiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Alright, and there was in fact a door down here, to the surprise of nobody. All may set foot within this door, but first you gotta fight. How about we just pop a save in front of it first? How's that? And I can go heal up first too because I'm a coward. But you guys know that. My cowardice is legendary. But I mean, like, why wouldn't I go heal? It's free real estate. This text crawl is so slow, though. That's even with fast forward on. You gotta speed up your text game. Alright, who we fighting? What are they mad about? Are they mad about you? Let's also fast forward this, because we've seen this animation 30 times. Oh, it's one of those dudes. The same dudes that harassed Tita earlier. Oh, he brought some new friends, though. Alright, what's your deal? You're not weak to anything, you're not immune to anything, you got 20k HP. The flavor text on it says that it does some nasty stuff when health gets low. It's good to know. And then he's surrounded by mischief, apparently. There are 7 instances of mischief behind him that are vaguely resistant to the Tetra elements, so we're just gonna spam Gehenna. And apparently they petrify. And they divide when you damage them. Great. This is gonna be a really crappy room. Do not have good haste, so that sucks. We can preemptively try to do something. I don't know. Just hurricane some of these dudes or something. I don't know. What's the most amount of enemies we can hit? 3? We can hit 4. That one dude's in range back there, it looks like. No, he's not. It's just weird. Whatever, smack him. Alright, they are certainly hard to hit. Good to know. Alright, everybody's gonna move. They're gonna try to petrify party members, so I guess this is like a good spot to put it. I don't know, man. So Estella's dead. I wonder if they have 100% petrification rate. Can you heal your girlfriend real quick? Because that would be great. Would have been smarter to have waited for 2 of them to attack so I could have done a 200, but, you know. Alright, she dead. We didn't hit shit. Just scream, man. Just scream. They definitely have 100% petrification rate, so. Gotta do something like good old anti-petrify. Yeah, too low there. Or too slow there.
How could I fail?
Well, that's why we save. Yeah, 100% status infliction, and it is a debilitating status that will instantly kill you. Alright, so I don't care about the CP generation, just give me Petrify. Do I even have an anti-Petrify accessory? Does not appear that I do. Have I even seen an anti-Petrify accessory? Alright, we have in fact seen a Mirage Ring. But it's not even a Mirage Ring Plus. It's gross. Whatever. Need at least one so someone can go in there and tank. Distract everybody for a minute. So, Estelle, congratulations. You're going to be the one that distracts everybody. This is what it means when you force yourself into the party. I hope you're happy. And then we'll just have Reese and Olivier both yell really loud, because that's a good attack. Oh, I get to see the slow text again. Everyone's favorite. Perennial classic, that. The alternative is just don't send anybody up. Just cast the spells and then run to the back. But where's the fun in that? Alright, time to yell. Do it. She's never gonna hit those dudes. There's no point moving up. Do I have any decent AoE? Those guys are vaguely resistant to Tetra. She has no magic attack. Just bonk the big boy. That did nothing either, honestly. Alright, you can yell really loud. You are not capable of yelling really loud, but you can do this at least. Alright, he ain't doing shit. And even with the Petrify accessory, they ain't doing shit either. I can get everybody in Gehenna, but because we did not use Joshua's S-Break, we do not have the damage this time. Every one of those is going before she does, so that ain't happening. Alright, next version of the plan. Go do exactly one random battle. We get Josh with a 200, we start the fight with that, and then... Sound good? 'Cause even if it don't sound good, that's what we're doing anyway. Alright, Grimoire, come here. Let me borrow you for a moment.
Take that.
You can also generate some meter, because that's also helpful. Alright, he's 200, we're good. Now we can get Henna in peace.
We're good to go.
Alright, don't know if this is actually going to help anything, but it can't be worse than last time. Joshua's too far up, though. That's a problem. So they will get to him after he does whatever it is he's gonna do. Like, we're gonna start the fight with 200, or if I see a crit, I'll sandbag till then. But like, after that point, when he tries to cast something, they're gonna overwhelm him. All right, no crit to steal. We're starting to fight with it.
I will run no more.
We petrified one of those. I guess it goes both ways. Can I taunt all you? Not really. Let's just stand here and then move a little bit quicker. I still hit for 4,800. Oh, because we didn't attack him, he attacked. Need to hit him so he heals. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe it mattered.
Hey!
Not now.
How's that one more alive than the rest of them, though?
Goddess bless you.
How could I fail?
Goddess bless you.
Oh, that dude hits Olivier. Olivier's gonna be petrified again. If he doesn't, then Joshua can just do more stuff, so that's still fine. How much does he have? 3,400. I don't think Reese can do that much.
Have mercy.
That one didn't die? How did he not die? Was he not actually in the AoE? Yeah, he's just like way too tanky compared to the other ones. What happened there? I guess he was just like behind the balloon boy. I just didn't see the radius was missing him. Because he should have been in all those evil eyes and all those Gehennas.
Not now.
What else we can do is try to get Estelle to 200 meter, but I don't think that's gonna work either. Having anti-petrify accessories on more people could be a thing. Oh, I still have night goggles on Joshua. Yeah, that could help. Oh, we give him the Mirage Ring. And then just throw some hastes out or something. Could redo Estelle's stuff so that she has access to haste too. At least she can do something that is supporting. And then move everybody to the back, because this ain't working. And I hate trying to like move this. Does not like the direction you think up is not up. Let's put it that way. It's got its own rules. What's Estelle's current accessory? Nothing is her current accessory. give her this back. It doesn't really hurt anything. It's better than having nothing equipped, that's for sure. How long has Joshua had that bad accessory on? Alright, so we can time this better so that we can start with haste cast on Joshua and then use the S-break once he's done his actions to starting to fight with it. That is a better opening. So, priority should be Joshua hastes Olivier. Olivier screams forever. I mean, he can also... She can also do that, so we can start there. And then this can also help a little bit.
I call this Requiem for a Dream. You feel it as a
And by helping a little bit, I mean helping a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna steal the 10% attack. So after the first one moves, I'll let Joshua move again.
I will run no more.
You're just not doing enough damage to him this time. Normally, they were like getting KO'd by Death Scream before, and this time they're not. Or they were dividing or something. Yeah, we already did. Great.
We're good to go.
I don't think we are, Estelle, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. Yeah, that did not get us through it, did it? I can bop a couple of these guys, but that's not really gonna help.
I call this Requiem for a Dream. You feel it as a
Yeah, I'm just not sure why we did so much less damage to the little guys this time. Because we only had one left at this point in the last battle. So I can fix her status, but she's gonna die anyway, so I don't know about that. And Rez is still, so they have to do one more thing. I can heal himself. Let's start there.
I will run no more.
Alright, that's still not everybody.
I was not prepared.
Yeah, we're done.
Could I fail? Not now.
I'm not sure what the difference was there. Maybe one of my spells was a crit before. But nothing should be different this time other than status effects, so this isn't going to change anything. clock her up instead.
I call this Requiem for a
Don't know how much this actually helps. Probably 0. But might as well do it.
Hey!
So we KO 3 of them this time.
We're good to go.
We are not good to go. Yeah, we are dead again is what we are.
I was not prepared. Sorry.
So I guess you just retry the fight until there's an early crit and then you win. So now I can Phantom Raid on the crit and then the damage goes up significantly. That is not satisfying to do, though. I mean, it didn't even do that much more, honestly, so I don't know if that actually fixes the issue or not. Plus, we didn't get the haste this time. Did those freshly divided ones get to move right away? Is that what happened there? That's kind of nasty.
We're good
Also,
to
maybe
go.
I should just go ahead and do this while I'm at 100. Alright, we are in a much better spot than before. Now we can start dropping the single target. And I think this guy only does one thing. When he's low, he only hits one person, I mean. See if that's true or not. I wonder if this does more damage. Probably doesn't. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to do hers, but
I
whatever.
call this Requiem for a You feel as excited as me.
Ruined my cast.
Upon the golden wings of battle, that land
But that worked. Good enough.
Rest in peace.
Does not feel satisfying winning a fight just by retrying it until you get like a good opening. It is what it is. A win's a win, baby. Let's go. Shaman sandals. I wonder if that was guaranteed. Because that's not the reward for the door. But they aren't Stragas, so does it still even want that? Bringing Tita also probably would have helped significantly there, because you can probably blind little petrified dudes, and they inflict their status based off of hitting with auto attacks, so making it so they miss 80% of the time would have certainly eased the burden of that fight. There were definitely a lot of ways to do that. A lot of big screen-wide S-breaks like Joshua's would have helped too. Bringing 4 people to spam Death Scream until the instant KOs trigger enough to just make it easy. It's also a way forward. A lot of solutions there. One of them was also Professor Russell, if I remember right. Yep, there he is. This looks less like a magazine entry and more like early 2000s webpage. I would read through this, but it's way too tiny. Looks like the text is legible though. We have the Sumerian internet. Need capels everywhere. Ingenuity 2. Ingenuity is one of the, like, recover things when you're out of battle, right? I can't remember if it was CP, EP, what, but... On what? Let's go in here. Yeah, recover EP. I mean, that's going to save you some EP charges over the course of the game, but needs a level 3 slot. And if you're not interested in deep fire magic, then you're not getting a lot out of it. But I mean, it does 4 time on it too. That's helpful. Not sure who I would give it to at this point. I could drop it here, but that gives up some of my Mirage, and I'm trying to get to 20 Mirage for Silverthorn. We got some choices to make. I think Reese has like the most room for random stuff right now. So that gives 8 fire. What does that open the door for? So it would be pretty easy to get to 12 for Cyclone Napalm, but Arc Prominence is still kind of out of reach. Even Meteofall, just because it needs 5 wind, would be pretty difficult to do. But at least the fire portion of that is solved by that one piece of quartz. Not been a lot of fire weak enemies though, so I'm not sure what the benefit would really be there. But something to think about, I guess. Yeah, right now she's mostly just using this because it has space and Mirage on it. This gives her, like, AoE healing access. But we haven't been using it. So we could definitely have room to mix it up on her. Anyway, we are going to the bottom left side, so I think we could just come back here and then, yeah, move around. Top off the EP while we're here. Excuse me, Mr. Spoder. Thank you. You're very polite. What a kind arachnid. Alright, new map, new me. So we want to go to the left first no matter what, because there is a box with our name on it. There's also a claw man up here. Got new Getsu Zanshi. But I do believe the Cassius sword is significantly better than that, so what's the point? It's not like Annalise is in the party right now anyway. What are you, dude? You're like one of those Petrify boys, except you're blue. We gotta say hi to him. It's raspberry flavored. Yeah, may also cause Petrify. Fun times. Alright, let's yell about it. Alright, yelling not successful. Am I out of softening bombs? Almost.
We're good to go.
We are not, Estelle. We are going to die. Alright, I cannot hit 2 of these, but maybe I can distract the closest to Olivier guy. 1 damage. That does not bode well.
Hey,
Looks like we got it though.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
197 time from a battle that's not that hard to get into. This is a better farming spot than the one in the castle basement. Yeah, I got the kitty slippers and the shaman thing from before too, so let's check that out. Would you like to investigate some shoes? You know, kitty slippers ain't bad. I got 10 speed and 8 move on them. That is wild. Still needs some kitty slippers, that's for sure. Yeah, we're losing 5 speed, but we're picking up so much else in exchange, so that is a good trade. How about the shaman shoes? So shaman's got arts plus 25, arts defense plus 100. That ain't bad either. But they don't have speed, and I think speed is significantly better than 25 arts attack, considering we are dealing with numbers that are above 1,000. So I'm going to pass on that one. Yeah, at this point, everyone just wants the speed. I think even you want the speed, man. Let's get 15 speed on you. I should fix the battle positions, though. Estelle and Joshua do not want to be in the back. You know, we are fighting more Petrify guys. It'll be fine. So we need to go all the way here. Gotta loop around anyway, but... Oh. Estelle's range is practically the entire battlefield. You'll love to see it. Got a spoder up there. Well, that means there are going to be some time for reports in my future. There was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from... Yeah, this is difficult to read. Piece of meat from a boar and a cup of wine, provided, of course, they found the key to its secret cellar underground. Finding it was no mean feat. Don't ever make another box like that again. Oh, Unicorn Man's back. We gotta say hi to him. Can't just go behind Mermaid Unicorn without saying howdy. Alright, make one disappear. Bonk. It's fine. Alright, they're gonna move, whatever. Is that guaranteed freeze, or did I just get unlucky? Alright, from here we definitely want to go left. Phantom S. We're getting 400 extra attack at the cost of some things we don't care about. Take it. At least now when we blink, we won't do 0 damage. We'll do like 5, maybe even 6 damage. You never know. All right, we'll break it down 1 teleporter at a time. How's that sound? First teleporter is taking us here. I'm guessing there would have been like a wall at the top or something. We should have actually went up first, but who knows? We found new room. And this one's going to lead to a door from the looks of it, so it is a good thing you were first. You're a big lad, aren't you? We're definitely saying howdy to you. Man, we ran into your face. It's not what I wanted to do. You know, sometimes you just gotta run into the big monster's face. I mean, you don't gotta, you just end up doing it. He is an archdevil, by the way. He is a devil who arches. We can probably get away from evil eye here, right? 14k damage. That is, it's pretty wild. I'm not loving that. Let's patch her up real quick. Do I even have Talos on here? Okay. But should I even be doing Talos? What's he weak to? He's weak to space, so let's hit him a little space, shall we? I'm not gonna be doing much damage at all, though. That's the problem. So he might be restarting this here fight. It's gonna take a handful of those. 20k on her. Okay. So, because he hits that hard and inflicts faint on his attacks. This one's gonna be a rough one. We definitely need the preemptive, otherwise things get real nasty real quick. I wonder if he's weak to any statuses we can take advantage of. We know he's gonna hit somebody really hard, so might as well just get in here and just start smacking shit. He is not able to be delayed. So throwing some haste out on main TPS, man, might be what we need. Can't kill all of us at once, so that's the advantage here. She should just res, it's fine. If she gets one shot either way, the difference between getting one shot, like, whether you get hit for like 12k or 10k doesn't matter, or 1k or 12k. Happy res friends. Although we only have res items apparently. I do not have Talos and anybody except for Olivier, so that is not smart on my part. So we're gonna be dropping so much money just to keep this ship afloat.
We're good to go.
We ain't, but thanks for the enthusiasm. She doesn't even have Talos either. But she does have space, so let's hit it. That could be a kill. That's a kill.
I've worked up an appetite.
That fight cost me 2,000 bucks. Joshua learned Supreme Cloak and Dagger. We got some Knight Sabatons. And what does a Knight Sabatons give us? It makes you tanky, but it costs you speed, so we will never use these. Good to know. So what does Talos need that we have not been using? Talos needs a little bit of dirt. And Big Talos needs a lot of dirt. Not sure if I can swing that without giving up too much. We'll figure it out though. Where's my door? You're not a door, you're a Pokeball. What's the big idea putting a Pokeball down here? I didn't even fight a boss for it. I mean, these ruins look vaguely like the ruins under the thing. So if we go back to like first game strats, we got a couple of options that make sense. But before I do, well, I mean, I was gonna say let's go do that, but no. This, but I can replace my res. And now we can actually do the thing. Who's that Pokemon? Oh yeah, we never even saw this door because I never ran up north. I just took the first branch I saw because I wanted to go the wrong way first. That Pokemon is Colonel Richard. Oh yeah, that is not the most unexpected thing considering the terrain we were on. I've already had it spoiled by the loading screens. He is a playable character in this game, so the shock that I would normally have had was undermined by simple loading screen technology. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a traitor. I attempted a coup. But I mean, like, if I attempted a coup d'etat and I did not, like, get killed in the process, I mean, I would probably introduce myself as a guy that attempted a coup. It's pretty cool. Annalise just dropped the word baller in a sentence. Does that mean that I can kick Estelle out of the party now and run him instead? Look at these thirsty Fujos. Tita's innocence is secured, though. We're fine. Everything's alright. Nope, still have mandatory Estelle in party. Well, we need to rob his stuff.
Adequate performance.
So he has brought an Action 4 to the party. That's one fewer that I have to buy. DP4 is also currently parity. Mind 4. I mean, we have Mind 5 now, I guess, but I ain't gonna say no to it. This has one. It's fine, I guess. So he has Luminous Divider, True Luminous Wheel, and True Luminous Ogre Slash. We saw some of those in the duel. Well, he can join the party the second Estelle gets out of it. But for now, I think I'm going to keep Olivia and Joshua. So in the meantime, we can take his shoes, we can take his shirt. I guess this is why we got the sword. He is not, or Annalise is not the only one that uses that class of weapon. But yeah, it's strong. Oh, I need to take the ordnance off too. He's a good caster though. He's got like a 6 quartz line here. Firelock is a little unfortunate, but we have the one really good quartz value. We can stick Ingenuity in there. And then he wants to run an attack 4 anyway, so I guess it's not terrible. There's only one that's locked, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, we're up 2 of these now. So we're not far from being able to do this plus another one. I think it's safe to buy one right now, though. No poultry down here, unfortunately. I haven't even seen a chicken enemy.
Your aid, please.
There were the chickens on the farm, which were kind of wild. Those roosters lay eggs. Insane stuff. Alright, you have an action 4. Olivier wants an action 4. He has one. And yeah, we got action 4s for everybody, actually. Perfect. I didn't realize I already had 2. I thought I just had the 1. Yeah, we're only a couple of ports away from getting EP5 for Olivier. Let's go ahead and do that because we're going to need it here in a second. So 23 ports away. You actually hit it for 1,000. That ain't bad.
We're not done yet.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do one other thing. Let's get our 200 meter on everybody. Because we kinda used all of our meter on the difficult enemy. What's the matter, Tita? He's having a nap. If only, man, if only. So, Zen wants to see Kilnica. I wonder if that is actually in the cards. They've certainly given her, or they have given her more spotlight this game. Former villains running small businesses. We've seen it happen twice. Yeah, we're running around as Reese, but Estelle's doing all the talking. Getting a little undermined here. Our temporary main character isn't even the main character. So the blue dudes are the time fight, right? Gimme, gimme. Oh, there's only 2 of them this time. Wait. We got 4 before. Swing and a miss. 1 whole damage. I mean, it literally does say they're difficult to hit, so.
Enjoy the show.
Shaman sandals. Can't say no to that either. I can go buy EP5. I should do that too. We'll probably see a thing for it soon. Just buy it in the next one. Oh, I definitely should come up here. I could have activated that. Okay, EP5 me up. It's time. Does it give me access to anything? Does not look like it does. Oh yeah, I was supposed to like get things like this too. Well, no, we want to wait for Mind 5, not HP 5. Now, attack 5 we can handle. Shouldn't have bought that action for because we're gonna get time gemmed soon, but I hate having anybody slow. Feels like such a waste. Oh yeah, I gotta upgrade a slot. Not sure I can afford that. Especially not on a character that I'm not convinced I'm going to keep in the party. Now Joshua, we know we're keeping in the party as long as possible. My EP4s are on Reese and where's my other EP4s? Nobody have it? Nobody has it. Well, that should definitely be on somebody. Did I give him access to anything? I don't think I did. Actually, I don't think he had dev screen before, did he? Not sure. It's a shame he does not have Gehenna. She also doesn't have it, does she? Nope. You know, we went out of our way to take some win. Actually, space is the problem for her, isn't it? So, giving him 3 and giving her 4 would solve that, I think. Oh, evidently not. Oh, it's because wind isn't in the, this line. Well, she's casting more than Joshua is, so she needs it more anyway. Alright, we got these left and right paths. Where to? Alright, this is just the rest of the first level, I see. So there's gonna be a box each. A Mirage Ring, you don't say. We needed one of those earlier, we had to buy it. Surprised it's not a Mirage Ring Plus, though. Game's been handing out some Plus accessories lately. I would definitely appreciate having more. And Long Barrel 3. Oh, this ain't gonna work, but whatever, just do it. Thing dodged. Wild. I think I can knock it back in there, though. I certainly can. It's pretty funny. Oh, I see. So Evil IEX is up at the top of my list. That's kind of funny. Happy Trigger 3. Alright, heal me up again. We wasted like 2 EP, we gotta get that back. You never know when you'll need it. Alright, let's move on, I guess. Don't think there was anything else in here. Suddenly we have a new color palette. What's going on here? So we have a bunch of overlaid routes. And a staggeringly tiny number of boxes for a map of this size. There are only 3. But it looks like there's gonna be 1 door. Alright, my devilish friend is here again. Gotta get the preemptive on him, otherwise that fight is suffering. Popped out on a different map. I guess that's where the rest of our boxes are. So it's got 3, 4, 5, 6 on it. From the looks. Time Court's friend is here. Alright, that's good enough. Let's go. How about you don't do anything, because we don't want to banish anybody. I don't think you need to do anything either, just sit tight. Sitting a little too tight.
Enjoy the show.
Delicious 148 quartz. That's actually... Is that what it's supposed to be? Hello, you're a nice little treat. Start a new game. Easy, normal, hard, nightmare, or other nightmare. Sounds terrible. That's not. So ninja garb. Well, it make you fast. We like being fast. Make Olivier have 114 speed. But it's made for Joshua, so let's not take this from him. He needs it. Yeah, we had the other bracer surcoat. Or battle surcoat. Here, you can enjoy your military uniform, Estelle. You just like your old man. I'm sure the thought of that makes you very happy. Very happy, I mean, he's the biggest of size. Boxier, boxier. Rest charm. I think that's like a double status preventer, right? It's like confusion and something else, if I remember right. Oh, sleep and faint. I do not remember right. Those are two terrible statuses, so it's good ones to prevent. Alright, we gotta play Ring Around the Rosie, but we can get 2 boxes before we do. But that seems like a kind of like terminal path, right? So I think we want to go down first, because I think it'll lead to like one of these other ancillary paths. Give us some treasure.
Take that.
One dude, you gotta bonk him.
We're good to go.
How am I supposed to not bonk one dude? It's downright relaxing. So maybe this was also a terminal path out. Oh man. Looks like there could be a door here and a big teleporter. So. Alright, I'm not doing that. Let's go around the other way. I think this smells more like treasure to me. Like, I know it literally has, like, a box right here. I mean, like, the teleporter at the end, I think, also leads to treasure. There's Big Boy. Lily Necklace Plus. That one is confusion, right? Yep, that one is... Strength plus 50, agility minus 5. I mean, this dude has faint, right? I can't survive him anyway. I could make Joshua hit a little harder in the meantime, though. Because I gotta fight him. It's just here menacing. Alright, we did not preempt him. That's gonna end terribly. He also inflicts paralyze, because of course he does. Or seal or whatever that is. It's the anti-craft one, is what that is. Alright, I'm just gonna Dark Matter. Hope for the best. No, Olivier's not gonna do any damage now. Shit. I can heal Joshua.
Hey!
I call this Requiem for a Dream. You feel it next time this game.
That's all we can ask for. Alright, wasn't quite as bad as last time. The extra defense in that armor definitely helped. That was a big reward, too. We're at the point where the 12k heal is not even a full heal. That's amusing. Them numbers sure do inflate fast, don't they? Oh. Expecting you to turn the other way, Mr. Stoder. These guys are just spinner acts.
That's that. Let's move out.
Right, this is the treasure side and not big teleporter side. Good. Alright, this will be worth like 200, right? I can head of them all. I can. Alright, we chillin'. Yeah, that's 200 time, alright. And an ether for my trouble. Alright, we want to go up north first. Destiny card. What do? I mean, I've made like 3 Yu-Gi-Oh references already, but you know. So it's a skull ring, but cooler. Has some unlisted stats on it. Gives some agility. Gives 50 agility. That's a lot of dodge. I wish I understood how dodge worked a little bit better. Is it ever worth it? Oh god. One of these dudes. Let's save up real quick, you know, just in case. Alright, we got the preemptive on him this time. That'll help. Can't get all of them in the AoE. Awkward.
Enjoy the show.
Amazing how much easier that fight is when you have the preemptive. It's night and day. Hero. Never heard of it. What an insightful box we found. We got some key smashing going on. What is this, my crew Discord server? Alright, we have a box in here. Moon Glasses Plus. Isn't Moon Glasses a double status preventer? So that's like actually efficient. Prevents poison and blind while also getting some art stats. Glasses from ZCF that somehow block poison. Somehow. Wear these specs and you too can prevent your stomach from getting turned inside out. Does it make sense? Absolutely not. We can get a door and a box on this platform. Good to know. Alright, that's the one we saw before. That's not a door. That's a Pokeball. I've been fooled twice. Gee, I wonder who could be in this one. Does Tito want to be here for this one? Don't instantly kick me out. I want to go get that box. So is this why Estelle was mandatory for the party? Alright, we not kicked out. Let me investigate the mech. So I'll fight this dude just because it's fine. And I can't hit anybody. Kind of messed this one up a little bit, but I get them all. Oh, I messed that up big time. Got Deathblow though. But she can't reach. Well, he's also got guards, so it's fine.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
I could have sandbagged just a little bit. We could have got the guaranteed drop from him, but looks like we got whatever drop he had anyway. Strega O. This is why Estelle was in the party. She had to be here for sneakers. The original Stragas revived in limited quantities. any sneakerhead worth their salt's gonna want a pair of these bad boys. But the funny thing is that the kitty slippers are way better. So we ain't taking them off. My apologies to Estelle. Before I go back and do the thing, I think I can get to another one of those points if I just go like the correct way instead of the wrong way on purpose. I can save myself a little bit of headache in the future. Well, that wasn't what I meant to do. We're gonna get petrified all over the place. Oh, we didn't somehow. That is a big surprise. Right, we can just chill. He's gonna get the quartz up. Yeah, it's worth 159 for just 3 of them. Knight armor. We've seen the knight sabatons. We've not seen knight armor though. Defense plus 1500, arts defense minus 600. No ability to dodge, no ability to move, and you're slow. Well, we already have that thing that reduces your arts defense to 0. You can't go in the negative, so. The speed penalty is only 5. I could see using this on Zed, where you just get such a huge benefit from the multiplier. Have him use True Distend and then get like 4,000 defense or something crazy. Could definitely see that one working. I gotta go back so far. I'm not even like in range of a thing. Yeah, I can't get to one of those things. We haven't been north of the circle yet. Poor Ree's only got like 2
That's
moves.
that.
That's
Let's move
crazy.
out.
I kind of ruined her a little bit. North of the circle doesn't do anything. Okay, I don't think I actually went down and did the things here, so we can get that door. That box we're missing.
Enjoy the show.
Alright, here's something to teleport to. What do you want? To choose left or choose right. Only the cards know what the future holds. Present the card that governs fate. So we picked up a destiny card. I guess that governs fate. I figured there would be like something down here in the middle, but I guess that's the like teleporting thing. Turn around real quick. Thank you. Bye, Pop. Don't mind if I do. Easiest 200 time step up of my life. 247. Easy clap. Sprinkled egg. I don't want anything named that. Yeah, I gotta remember, like, in this game, you can't, like, go too far forward. Like, it'll literally stop you with these, holographic card backgrounds. So I do want to go the right way, because there's always a teleporter at the right way. Gold gem is here! Well, that gives us access to some fun. I can get Silverthorn on Olivier. There's a time gem in here. Okay, Onyx gem is in fact here. Impede 5 is also here. That's some decent value. Shield 5 is here. Mind is here. We gotta get that. I gotta upgrade multiple slots. I think before I give Olivier access to Silverthorn, we gotta get Onyx gems on the go. Which means I should not have bought that other Action 4. Noticing a trend, aren't you? I gotta upgrade 2 slots for Olivier. For whatever reason, this slot's cheaper. So, okay, we'll start there. Alright, give me that Mind 5. Oh, did I not buy it? Oh, never mind, there it is. Action 4 removed for Yin Yang. Blind, I can't see it. So, having picked up Mind 5, we get access to Tier All. We have 28 time value in here now. It's pretty wild. But once we get the gold gem, we will have access to Silverthorn. And then I'll have a new thing to spam at enemies for a little while. So how much do I need for a gold gem? 600. We can do it. But I need so many Onyx gems. Let me start selling back some of these old quartz. Get a refund on them. Even if it's just a teeny tiny baby refund, I need it. Alright, this character's existence was not a spoiler as such. But I'm still kind of surprised. Assuming it's not pulling a fake out. Well, there she be. I don't think she would be a series fan favorite like she is if she were not playable somewhere. Let Tita have a crack at it. So that's what their little journey is about, huh? Scold that child. Get her to behave herself. There's no one better at making unruly children behave than nuns, right? She's gonna break out the ruler and smack the back of their hand. Tita's been practicing for this moment for the last several months. Our sprite's got teary eyes. They put extra effort into it. Ren, you made Tita cry. You better make this right by joining the party. But I mean, how are these places like recreated perfectly? When the bracers went through the fortress for their training program, I'm sure they didn't remember every single hallway and which switches corresponded to which walkway. This cast is getting too big, though. These characters are fighting for lives. Still have a mandatory Estelle, though. Unfortunate. So she's a good caster, evidently.
Here we go!
Not too surprising to hear. Wrong button. That is a cute portrait, though. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's not. Probably the best one yet, honestly. But she also has a dignified coat worn by Eastern military commanders. Yeah, her dress definitely looks like that. Well, she sure showed up with some good stuff, huh? Well, we needed another Mind 5 or 2. Got a little lifesteal action with some decent quartz values for fun stuff. But I don't see myself really using that. Accepting lane number 2. Well, we never bought a shield 5. And then Death Blow 2, but in permanent form. Well, if you want to reach like 30 time, I guess this is a way to do it. Yeah, because she has level 3 slots for everything, she's got a bajillion EP. S-Craft Renade, I see. It's not a grenade, it's a renade. She only has chain 2. Not that I'm going to use chain on her ever, but what does a Calamity Throw on Blood Circle do? Is your slot waterlocked, or you just happen to have a water up there? Nope, all quartz okay. Well, what do you think? Should I use Run instead of Olivier for a little bit? try out some of those crafts and just stick to what I'm doing. Rob her equipment blind and do whatever so we can move slots around, characters around. But before, when we made a certain discussion based off of characters leading groups, this was the character that led your 4-party, isn't it? I would like to see base values for stats about like taking stuff off. Is 1197 of just a mind 5? Like, how does that compare to what Olivier's got? So Olivier's on 1537, but he's got plus 300 from the accessory, and there's a little bit on the full Zembla mic. So she might have a better art stat. They both have perfect line coverage, though. You know, this is like low stamina, like she's got almost as much HP as he does. Yeah, it's true. It's lowering it by like, what, 6%? %, even. So yeah, 1298. Olivier does have the impede, but that's really like the only value his bar is giving us. So yeah, I guess she is more fragile because she had an HP gem on, and without it, she's really low HP. So Olivier does have like 2k more than she does. So yeah, 1129 arts with nothing. And 1298 with 1. That would be 1598 with the accessory, so she would have more arts damage. That's like so much character juggling. I have to move so much quirks and stuff around. Estelle's hogging a party slot so selfishly. Take a screenshot of this so I can reproduce it later. I'll have to take a screenshot of Joshua's too. I think Joshua is like seconds away from a quartz makeover though. Something tells me that ain't gonna be it. I have more options. Alright, take everything off of Olivier. I might just take all of that 1-to-1 and throw on the rep though. It's a thing I can see myself doing. Tina's so awkward though, she's got 2 that are space locked. Ugh. Gross. So I can do this instead of Yin Yang. It gives me Talos, it gives me Earth Guard. Gets me to 20. Which means I also have Silverthorn. I can do range 2. I can do anything I want to do, honestly. Genetic Barrier. What's that? Protects allies with a barrier, nulling all non-recovery arts. Well, that is certainly something. Costs an arm and a leg, but hot damn. We got a boss that's spamming terrible things at us, then this is a way out. So, we also have Death Scream, but we don't have White Gehenna. We have Silverthorn to make up for not having Gehenna. Should be decent. We got 12k heal, we got status, we got res, we got Earthguard access, got big haste. Got the life drain. That's something. I need to do equipment too. So she's not quite as fast as Olivier was. He was like 107 speed, but whatever. It's still really fast. I think the arts were slightly lower, but I don't care. We're just gonna play around with a new character. Yeah, I guess there were shoes too. 120 speed, so yeah. She is faster. Apparently Ren has a jumpsuit. Why not? You can be a ninja, Tita. Area S on everything still. One day we'll have an area M. I mean, it's gotta be long barreled, right? Unless one of these, like, status accessories has, fun stuff on it. I think at least one of them had something movement related. Okay, move -1, I think. Alright, there's move +1. The brooch also has a move on it somehow. Gives a little bit of everything in the process. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. She doesn't have enough move and range to hit everything. But smoke thing has got like a lot of range on it at least. Alright, what am I doing about you? Give her move 3 since she's since she's space locked. That would also give her the range that she's missing. Who can I? You do. Man, this is so awkward. But Falconeye and Heaveneye would do the trick. Gotta find something else for Estelle to do. Also, she doesn't want cast anymore. That was just for that one fight and I never took it off. Enjoy your petrify, I guess. I don't know. Still has information, right? No one have information now? Actually, doesn't Falcon I have information on it? Heaven I has information on it. Oh, we gotta upgrade a slot for attack 5. Whichever one is the cheapest. You'll do. I need to do Reed's Mind 5. I gotta upgrade one of her slots too, I guess, temporarily. I mean, the slot upgrade's permanent, but like using her is temporary. Just for now. Running cast or death will give us clock up EX access. If we're going to haste our friends, then cast makes sense from a sport perspective. What else do we want to spread amongst the everything? Petrify is always fun. We got one slot left over for whatever, I guess. I guess move. Or 8 one of our moves. We kind of need it. Oh man, her HP is so low. Tina is made of paper. We're bringing like tough girls and the most fragile girls ever. So all girl squad. Didn't notice that till now. Alright, where am I going? What am I doing? I don't remember shit. Let's go talk to characters first, because people are gonna have words to say. She wants ice cream! Okay, it's a plush, same thing. She wants a palm plushie. This girl's on the right track. If I knew somebody that could make plushies, I would definitely suggest to that person that they should make a Palm plushie. Oh no, now we're going to see Olivier's desires. A little fever never hurt anybody. Uh-huh. Just keep thinking that, Josette. This is why you are not the doctor. Look what happens, Estelle. You get Joshua out of the party for 5 minutes. He's off on his own talking to Chloe. Okay. Did I equip all my new toys? I was gonna throw stuff on Olivier, and now Olivier's not in the party, so I don't know what all I bought. You have access to Impede 5. So that could also be a thing. Also kind of tempted to not have Petrify on here and just run Death because it's funny. But no Earth Shield makes me unhappy. Guess she can apply it. It's not good, but why not? Just have an empty slot on her right now. Yeah, 20% of a status ailment, even though it's a more resisted status ailment, is just better. But I would switch these around. So I have more stuff from that line here. So Teed actually has Hellgate access. That's kind of funny. Not that she'll ever use it. Yeah, let me have Petrify and Death together, please. Such luck. Alright, where am I going? Umbral midpoint. Let's go have a boss battle or something. Oh. Oh yeah, there was the door too. Sun door. Sun door means minigame. Let me go be right back before we do any sort of minigame though. Hey, okay, back in a bit. Alright, I'm back. How much am I going to regret going into this door? I don't want to choose left or right. I don't know what either one of those does. That sun is missing a ray. It's not completely sunny. Am I gonna be here for the next 2 hours? Gamblers, you say? Am I gonna have to get 4 of a kind again? Oh god. Gambler Jack, my favorite. Oh, this is gonna suck. It's time for RNG. I mean, she's got an ace showing. But I mean, I'm on 17. I gotta. Yeah, that figures. Alright, give me a 10. That ain't a 10. He's gonna have a 20. Yep, there it is. Yeah, this is a fun door, alright. Yeah, this one's already over. Well, what do you know? 0 for 4. At least the pain was over early. Why is this a necessary part of the game? Like, what does difficulty even do here? Like, does the game just cheat for you? Or does playing on this difficulty mean the AI gets to cheat? Like, what's the thing here? Like, is this just like actual stats? Like, what does difficulty mean at all? Yeah, that's a bluff, alright. I have blackjack showing. My first actual win. It's not impossible. She has blackjack, though. Like, it doesn't matter. No, but it doesn't matter anyway. Alright, we're done and dusted here. I'm not coming back from this deficit. Yep, to be expected. What's with this game and just doors like this? That figures. Does the AI not know what the player has? Because, like, all she had to do was nothing and she wins. That's the privilege of being the dealer. Are you having fun, chat? Even if I stood on 16, I still would have lost. But you're never supposed to stand on 16, but like, in this situation, maybe you gamble on it. Like, she has a 7 showing, she's got a 17 probably, so we got a heading on. I'll take a draw or make them bust or whatever. I'll stand on 17. Alright, that's 4 wins. Unless they also have 21, which they don't. Progress has been made. It only took, what, 5 attempts through this door? And then we gotta do this again, or do poker, or do whatever. got the inside straight draw, but I don't like that at all. Oh, I gotta select the cards individually. No, that accidentally worked out. So, like, doing this by selecting this to keep, and then when I hit change, it changes everything that's not locked in. We got a flush draw, though. Okay, this is not playing like I thought it was. There's no, like, 5 community cards. It's just all out, like, once. Like, you just have these 3 visible. Nothing else gets drawn, everything else comes into your hand. I see. So there is no flush draw unless the flush is already on the table. How is a pair getting through all these times? I mean, I got a pair in hand, so there's no sense going for the straight draw. I mean, why doesn't it just let you, like, automatically have the best hand in your hand? Like, the computer knows what your best hand is. Also, what do you mean draw? Like, you can go buy high card after that. And I would have won based off of that. He had a 3 in his hand. Alright. For the straight draw. Actually, no, there's a pair here, so we're not even going for the straight draw. I could still get it. Nope. Well, we're gonna be here all night. There's gonna be a point where it's better just to restart. Actually, just keep everything, because that's a straight already. I could go for a higher straight and fish for a 10, but no, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite a straight flush, but you know. Yeah, but something tells me this is like the next hour of my time. So much for using Ren tonight. Yeah, my pair beats your pair, buddy. So there's a straight draw, open-ended. And there's also... Yeah, I've got like multiple outs if I go for the straight draw. Cause I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's not multiple, is it? Actually, no, it is because I got the 8 access too. Yeah, I can pull an 8 or a 3 and I win. But nope. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, he had me beat. Yeah, now is the point where you like quit and you just start over because you're starting from so far behind. There's no point in playing through all of these, so we're just doing this from sheer obstinance at this point. It is not optimal by any means whatsoever. Well, should have just folded. There's no point going on here. Just fold now. If you get like a royal flush, just fold. What? That doesn't count as a loss? You just get a redo on your worst hand? I'm just trying to lose, mate. Get out of here. Yeah, when I had that straight, I should have raised or something, or when I was going for the straight. But unless you have it in the opening hand, but... Yeah, I'll probably just do this off stream or something. It's not engaging to watch. I don't think anyone's having fun there. We gotta go back to that part, or do I have to fight Allie again? I can even see from this menu, doesn't matter. Alright, what does your stuff do? So we have a line attack with 10% KO built into it, or a medium aerial 10% KO built into it. Oh, it's around her though. So yeah, that's terrible. That's a thin line, but you can get multiple things in it at least. But you know what I want to do? I want to cast Silverthorn. Yeah, that was my assumption. So you can't do it just on a whim. You gotta do it when you know that you're gonna do the thing. You have like a good hand in the opener. Ren went? I'm confused. Do I have to have the space around her completely empty, and because Ren is standing there, I can't do it? But yeah, doubling her HP does make up for her being significantly more frail. Alright, that's my guess. Silverthorn is so busted.
Later, corpsey.
That's right, corpsey. Alright, next enemy is under the bridge, so I don't get to fight anybody unless I come back.
Come on, everyone.
Hi, Estelle. Alright, so we lose our healing abilities. We get faint 20. We got some blind. This is a small area though, so this is not as good as Poke Bomb. Plus it has to be targeted on an enemy.
Prepare to meet your doom. Enemy terminated.
I think I'm gonna get real tired of her voice books though. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of Orbital Gear. If I lose my heal and I lose everything else, that just does not seem like that's for me. Maybe it'll pick up more abilities as she goes. I'm going to want Vital Cannon 3 before I fight any bosses. I'm not sure when I get that. Probably like 113, I think. But there's still more dungeon. I don't think I have to sandbag. It's called the Umbral Midpoint. There's one more teleporter. We can infer. Yup. So, box down here. Well, she tried the death blow one, just resisted. Let's see how much damage this thing does. Because I need to know. $1801. I mean, is that how much HP it had left? I saw she healed 0. Yeah, that's not going to be the best spell. If the damage is lower than Shadow Spear. But I mean, like, if you need to heal yourself, that's incentive enough to use it. Enemy terminated indeed. That's not a good line though. Let's not pretend that it is. Oh look, Ador. The playful minstrel and his closest ally against the beast they seek to overcome. The beast he seeks to overcome is boredom. I could go back and get him, but I mean, I just went to the trouble of taking all of his stuff off and equipping it to Ren, so... Alright, this one leads to box, therefore it was the right way to go. He's gonna crit with that. Nice. I mean, do you want me to do the door, or do you want me to do story progress? Because, I probably only have time for one of those. To you which it is. They're good dogs. Alright, that crit did not do that much damage. This one will, though. Yeah, 9300's pretty good. You're not gonna do anything with this, but let's see how it does. That'll be too slow. Just attack it. Pew pew. 0 damage. Not quite. If it attacks Estelle, she lives. If it attacks pretty much anybody else, they die.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Alright, that's 113 and Vital Cannon 3. And Barrel Bracelet, so I can be Dirt Elemental. A box that actually properly considered that Reese was in the party as the leader. Had one that was directed at Kevin while she was leader earlier. This very dungeon, if I recall. So, what do you want, guys? Do you want to see Olivier-based shenanigans, or do you want to see story progress? You can decide while I do this random battle, because you know there's one up here. Door it is. Well, Deathblow has certainly been getting some work in, huh? Can't get them both, Sag. I mean, that's not just a line attack. It boomerangs back. It should also have a hitbox like that does that too.
We did it!
Before I do door, can I get like the next teleporter though? 'Cause we're like halfway through. Seems like we're gonna go to the top left, get a teleporter down to here, move up, and then there should be a thing in the center. Thing might be a boss fight though. I mean, we have one more teleporter location, so. Giardino. It's got a lot of arts on it, actually. That's helpful. He's got more arts than Ren does at the moment. Okay, this is like a spiral. I see. I don't have anything else new, right? Just the support spell. So Silverthorn it is. Ah, guard. Didn't notice it till it was too late. That guy's close enough for you to smack, right? Not quite. 100 of my bar. What? How dare? I think I've done enough fights that I can just do the thing now. I knew that would be like no damage, but I wanted to like see the attack
May you
animation.
rest in peace.
Hopefully there's no fight up here. Dandy. I mean, that long straightaway does not bode well. There's gonna be a fight either like in the next room or on the bridge. So I don't want to like undo my promise to do door. Is the boss fight here, or is this where the thing is? Teleporter. Teleporter, good. Let's inch along and make sure first. Never know. Alright, is the quartz selection bigger now? 9 to 5 didn't show up till halfway through. Alright, nothing else new, but we do need gold gem and we do have it. We wanted more onyx gems too though, so not so sure. I mean, it's gotta be onyx gem, right? I'll get you soon, but so Calamitous Blast is a thing. But we need 8 wind and 8 fire for that. And Abyss Fall is also a thing. We need 6 wind. That's all that's keeping us away from that. I mean, we can do that pretty easily just by rearranging it. We lost the better healing. But we have Abyss Fall access now. I mean, I can reorganize again, maybe. This cast doesn't need to really be here. Oh, but I don't have, like, the gem for that. But it would give me the big heals if I threw it back in here. Whatever, she's gonna need slots eventually for in-game. Give me a mandatory character. Not that bad, anyway. Be nice if I had res on her, though. I mean, she has res in her CP kit, so I guess we don't need it so much on her. Also, buy an EP5 or MP5. It does actually give me something, doesn't it? I think it gives me access to dark matter EX. Is that true? No dark matter EX. Well, if I had like dirt in there, I would have dark matter EX. Maybe there's something to juggle here. So she's Mirage locked. This is non-negotiable. EP cut 4 is negotiable. But that's where 8 of it's coming from, so I would not be able to cast the thing without it, so never mind. I just need something that's like 8 wind, 8 fire, 8 earth. That would solve all my problems. But such a thing likely does not exist. Anyway, we just came here for the teleport. Let's go fetch Olivier and friend.
Do it.
We are gonna do it, Mueller. That's the beauty of it all. What, a moon or a star? It's a star, right? Star 8. Alright, let's go. But is Mueller really his closest ally? Isn't his closest ally at this point his liver? It has protected him from Shara so many times. And the beast they are trying to overcome is Shara, so, you know, it makes sense. I guess the beast they are trying to overcome is the Erebonian court. And the stifling of political life, I don't know. Is this the first time Mueller and Olivier have been in the party together? I mean, was that being humble, or was that him taking a shot at him? Like, why would you notice me if I can't help you move up the ranks? Well, well, well. He's drooling. So I'm assuming, like, the implication here is like, oh, he's a secretary for the Erebonian embassy, but, like, where do spies go? They live in embassies. Like, so is he a spy for a different country pretending to be with Erebonia, or is he actually a proper Erebonian agent that's going to go spy somewhere else? I don't believe for a moment he's just some dude pushing paper here. Let's put it that way. One of the chancellors. There we go. Yeah, he's a spy. You can't have a diplomat at an embassy without someone being a spy. That's how it works. I played Civ 5. Could it be Brigadier General Cassius Bright in the flesh? So someone else has some speed, huh? He doesn't look evil at all. Don't be ridiculous, game. So here's our reunion between Chloe and Letcher. Can't help but notice that Letcher isn't here. He must be having his reunion right now. Yeah, Olivier. Now combine that statement with what you just said a moment ago, and you'll be doing a little math. Give that bird an arm. That bird does not need an arm. I don't think Olivier likes your way or their way. He wants a third way. See, there's one thing you're not considering, though, Olivier. When you have the thirst for revolution. I mean, I guess he is considering, but like, it's more that the Chancellor is trying to pretend that this is not part of the inevitable outcome. They're not gonna just overthrow the nobility. They're going to overthrow the crown. They're going to lump the royal family and the nobles in together. So there will be no Olivier at the end of this little reform process. The guillotine's gonna come out. Which I'm sure Olivier is well aware of, but the Chancellor is pretending like that is not part of the equation. Like, oh, we can get rid of the nobility, I'll just be your friendly neighborhood Chancellor, you can still have your crown. Ah. That ain't how it's gonna go. It's time for head pats. Fletcher just pulled the classic anime genre out. Cool guys don't look at monarchs as they walk away. Remy Feria. Let's take the Arcee to Remy Feria first out of sheer spite. And that's society. I mean, that's not how that works. They're traveling at extremely high speeds. True. Hadn't considered that. Divine Eye. It has I in the name, so we know it's gotta be good. I said I wanted one that was like 8 wind, 8 fire, 8 earth. I mean, this is pretty good. So we got Scent, Eagle Eye, Information, Septium Vein, and Luck all in one. That is a high impact quartz. And it is rank 3. But Windlock isn't so bad all of a sudden. That's really good value. So let's go home. Throw that onto somebody's loadout. We got room.
Here we go! Oh, okay.
So I can ditch Haze. Actually, I can't because I need the 3 Mirage off of that. I could ditch range. So she would have La Tyrol. We get Zodiac. We can give everyone strength and defense. But that's not exactly worth it most of the time, probably. Got the AoE debuff, which again, not worth it. Like, why would I cast Silent Cross? Not Silent Cross, Phantom Pain, when I can just cross the 90% Confuse AoE. And we get Diamond Dust, we got Petrify Cloud. You don't get Volcanic Ray because it needs 8 dirt. Get Aerial. Still have Abyss Fall. Nope, we do get Dark Matter EX now. So we have AoE Space now that has suction attached to it. Cool. So we can move enemies backwards and not suffer so much when we get bum rushed. And still got good old Silverthorn. I'm gonna say that's the loadout. Really unfortunate, but Silverthorn's default radius is big enough. And then Abyss Fall is also really big. And then when in doubt, you can just scream about it. So, you know, that's a thing. But yeah, that was probably the best possible door to have ended on, because that was a lot of story that I really care about. The political intrigue that got me into FC in the first place. You just got a big pile of political nonsense spilled right into our lap. Spilled sexily into our laps. How Olivier wants in our laps. But on that terrifying note, that's it. We done. I will be back at some point for more trails. I gotta gamble to do stuff.
Nighty night, kitty cats.
Gotta go beat Gambler Jack at poker. I'll do that off stream, and then we will have story progress after that. Everyone loves story progress. But that will maybe be tomorrow, maybe the next day, who knows. We'll see how I'm feeling. Either way, until then, take it easy.